Okay, I guess to start, just what kind of went into your decision to enter the transfer portal, and how did you pick IU?
Really what went into my decision, getting into the portal, probably just trying to find a new fit for me. I played a good bit at Clemson, but I just didn't feel like I was getting enough targets, enough opportunities, so I just felt like Indiana was the best school for me, best fit, culture-wise, and would give me the best opportunity to be the best on the field.
You had a breakout freshman year, and then your production kind of dropped off. Did you get a sense as to why that kind of trended downward?
Yeah, really, I'd probably say just really probably not having as much trust. The coach didn't trust me as much. I mean, I'd say part of it was on my fault, but I'd say it was kind of hand in hand both ways. It was no trust, but I'd say they also wanted another person to start, but I ain't really tripping on it too much. It is what it is.
When you talk to Tom Allen, just give us a sense of a player's vibe. What made you feel comfortable with that guy being your head coach?
Definitely. Probably I'll kind of say his mindset's kind of like Sweeney's when it comes to putting life before football. So that's one thing that really makes me gravitate towards a lot of coaches. And so he was just more concerned about me coming here and be able to have a fresh start and just be fresh, be loose, and just play free. And he wanted to make sure my mind was in a good space before I did anything or talked about anything towards football. And he's a real holy man, puts God first, so that's one of the main things that attracted me here.
When you get out on the field, like you mentioned, we've seen a little bit of what you can do as a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
But in your eyes, what do you want to show? What do you want to be? What's a successful season for you?
Really, I just want to show that I'm a great downfield blocker, can put it all together, can block, run after catch, make the tough catches most of the time. Just most of the routine things that I know I can do, really. Yes, sir.
Starting off fall camp here, and you're here in the spring. Just how's that kind of compare to the camps you had at Clemson?
I'd say it's definitely just really like weather is mainly a difference up here. Yeah, it was probably a lot more hotter up there, well, down south on me. And yeah, that's really it for right now. The workload is pretty the same. You always gonna get after it every time you go in camp.
Clemson's obviously a program that's had a ton of success over the last few years. Is there anything from your time at Clemson that you feel like you can bring to IU to help the overall program?
Definitely. One of the main things would be when we're in scale, team, things like that, chase after the ball, always try to get connected in plays and just keep a great mindset. Take coaching, don't take anything personal. That's one thing Sweeney always told us, don't take the coaching personal. It's a job that they all got to do, so always go out there with a job mindset and make sure you get your job done.
Overall, this receiver has a lot of size. You obviously fit into that being 6'3", 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
Is the size of this room something that really kind of sticks out to you, and how can that help you guys on the field?
Definitely. I feel like having guys with a lot of length like me, Cam, D-Mac, and other guys, that's going to bring more of not easier target, but I say it'd be like more length for the QB to throw to downfield and bigger bodies for blocking and things like that. It'll make it more to open up the run. So, yeah.
Just with the quarterback competition, what's kind of been your impression of those guys, Taven and Brendan, and the process of kind of building chemistry with them?
Really, I'm great and grateful to be thrown with both of them. Both of those guys, really good quarterbacks, and they compete every day they get out there, yeah. So that's all I can really say right now, yeah. They just both great quarterbacks, and they go out there and compete every day.
Is there anything in specific you feel like you can do to build chemistry with them, or is it just getting as much reps as possible?
After practice, we always throw extra, even in the spring when we weren't doing anything. Well, in the fall when we weren't doing anything, we were chilling, going out, throw extra balls with all the receivers. It's not even just me and them. It's everybody. That's what I really like about it here, too. It's not just one receiver that's going out there, a couple receivers going out there getting balls. Everybody wants to come out there and get extra work, so it's always good to see that.
Cam Perry is a younger guy who's kind of stood out so far. Just what's been your impression of him since he got here? What's he like kind of away from the field?
Yeah, me and Cam actually knew each other back in high school. We played with Cam 7-on-7 together. So he's always been a real shifty receiver, real nice, smooth route runner. And Cam's going to be a good contributor for us today, this year for sure.
Coach talked about how you have a really high ceiling, and he wants to tap into that. What do you think the process is of getting you to reach your ceiling this season is?
Really just, it starts off with yourself first. You got to always believe in yourself, make sure you can always go out there Make sure you got all your job, everything that goes into your job intact, and make sure you know what you're doing when you're on the field so you can go out there and play free. That's the main thing that's going to get players and me myself able to play free and make big plays down the field, is just being able to know what you're doing and play free and not have to think as much.
Well,